All right, well, President Trump is putting the cartels on notice. The U.S. military obliterating a drug smuggling boat off the coast of Venezuela, killing 11 Tren de Aragua narco-terrorists. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says Maduro has some decisions to make.
What we have there in the Caribbean is a clear demonstration of military might. President Trump has shown, whether it's the southwest border, whether it's the Houthis in freedom of navigation, whether it's Midnight Hammer in Iran, that the precise application of American power can have incredible impacts and reshape dynamics around the world and in the region. So Nicolas Maduro, as he considers whether or not he wants to continue to be a narco trafficker, has some decisions to make.
Joining us now is Venezuela's opposition leader and the bravest woman in Latin America, Maria Corina Machado. Maria, welcome to Fox and Friends. You heard our defense secretary speaking right now. What do you think the decision will be by Nicolas Maduro? What will he do next?
Well, first of all, and on behalf of the Venezuelan people, I want to tell how grateful we are to President Trump and the administration for addressing the tragedy that Venezuela is going through, as it should, because Maduro has turned Venezuela into the biggest threat to the national security of the U.S. and the stability of the region. And this is about saving lives, Rachel, not only Venezuelan lives, but also life of American people. Because as you have said, and we have heard, Maduro is the head of a narco-terrorist structure, corporation. So Maduro has finally, and it's understanding finally, that the time of impunity is over, and it is in his best interest to accept the will of the people that voted against him. It's time to go.
Yep, the pressure is mounting, and he is feeling more and more like a caged animal. Repression has increased. I want you to talk about that. But also, just last night, or just yesterday, there was some breaking news. His henchman, is the Minister of Interior and Justice. His name is Diosdado Cabello. He personally threatened you. He said, if the pressure, this is what he said, if the U.S. pressures us, we'll pressure them. Don't think they're going to attack us here and that you, Maria, are going to get away with it. You have been in hiding for over a year. Are you worried for your safety?
Well, we all are. There are more than 800 political prisoners that are under the horrible conditions, inhumane conditions. They have been tortured, they have been hurt. Everybody that raises their voice here in Venezuela is threatened, but Maduro is well mistaken if he thinks that this will stop us in the country. We are organized, and there's this growing hope that finally we'll have freedom coming to Venezuela. Maduro, has no capacity to retaliate against the United States, or, the international community. So he goes against the most vulnerable. But this is turning against him. He doesn't trust the armed forces. He knows that Venezuelan society is united, and I dare to say, as no other society in the region, even in the world. So we are heading into an orderly, peaceful transition. We know what to do once Maduro goes out, to take over government, put order, bring security, and turn Venezuela into the strongest U.S. ally in the region, in security, in energy, in trade. And you will see millions of Venezuelan migrants coming back home as soon as Maduro goes.
Yeah, well, the social media on the Spanish side is full of all of those people who left your country and who are saying, maybe, God willing, we'll celebrate Christmas back in Venezuela. I know that's the hope. And your message to the American people is that you are ready to take territorial and charge of your country should Nicolas Maduro step down, or if one of his inner circle turns him in.
Absolutely. We know exactly what we need to do the first 100 hours, the first 100 days, to take care, over not only the territory, but institutions, to take care of the people, because that's our priority. And I want to go beyond and tell the American people what this means, because this is huge, Rachel. Once Maduro goes, the next to come is the Cuban regime and the Nicaraguan regime. And for the first time in history, we will have the Americas free of communism and dictatorship. This is huge. And this will bring security, prosperity, safety for the whole Americas and certainly for the United States.
Well, if that happens, it will certainly be the greatest triumph of Donald Trump, of President Trump's legacy in foreign policy. So we thank you so much for joining us. We talk a lot about freedom fighters in America. You certainly are one. Maria Corina Machado, live from hiding in Venezuela. Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.